So I'm here at Oakley Motorcycles' brand new showroom. They haven't actually fully opened yet, and I'm going to go and have a chat with its CEO, Paul Blair, about how he got to this point. So Paul, where are we?
We are Oakley Motorcycles in Maidstone. This is our new showroom, opens Wednesday the 1st of December at 9 a.m. You'll find us at the end of Birchholt Road, just before the Ferrari Centre. Postcode's ME159XT. Can't miss us.
I can remember getting a call back in April 2019, or was it 2020, saying, I'm thinking of starting a bike shop. Tell us the journey.
That was April 2020. We sort of started thinking about it because obviously of COVID and the lockdown. We had difficulty getting hold of our first franchise, but because my other business had kind of ground to a halt, and the little garage, service and repair garage we had was quiet, again because of COVID and lockdown, I thought, well, I've got to do something. So we took on one franchise, and I thought I'd sell 4 or 5 bikes a month. Within the first couple of weeks I realised there were days where it was 4 or 5 a day, and so far this year in 2021 we've just gone over the 400 bike mark and just gone over the £1 million turnover in motorcycle sales, and that doesn't include any of the accessories, jackets, helmets, servicing or anything else. So it's far exceeded even my own ambitious expectations.
So walking around this showroom, it's clear that you've got some quite unusual brands. They're not your normal, your typical suspects, as it were.
No, we represent now 11 brands, and it's brands that some people may have not even considered in the past. And I think the biggest challenge we had was the fact that some of the brands we represent are considered to be Chinese. But what we always say to people is there's a massive difference between a Chinese bike and one that happens to be manufactured in China. Take one of our new latest acquisitions, which is CF Moto, have their own factory, absolutely superb machines, very well built, and coming with a 4-year warranty. What we're dealing with here is some really good quality machines, and unfortunately a lot of people's views on the past and previous quality from Chinese machines has put them off, and we find a lot of people are very quick to put the brand and put the product out before they've actually even seen it.
This is just literally a little gathering of the people who have been helping you move. You've literally just moved this weekend. Yeah. But it's not your opening. Tell us more about what's going to happen.
No, we officially open on Wednesday the 1st of December at 9 a.m. I've got to say that we've got a bit of time left to get everything ready, but perhaps not going to be exactly where I'd like to be. Certainly the showroom's pretty much ready to go, but our workshop element won't open until mid-January by the time we've finished refitting and getting that ready. So from a service centre point of view, that will continue at our Tovel facility, the other side of Maidstone. There will be 65 or so bikes on display. We're hoping to have them all comfortably displayed, as you can see here. We want people to be able to walk round them. We want you to be able to see, sit on the bikes, try them, just check them out, not have to squeeze between. So yeah, we could probably get 80, 85 in here, but I'm trying to stick to the sort of 65, 70 mark to give the people a chance to look round.
So is that kind of your vision for a showroom? I mean, is this a normal behaviour for a motorcycle showroom?
It's difficult to say. I think I've been in a lot of motorcycle dealers, and we've spoken to a lot of suppliers and some of our brands who have saw the plans, listened to my vision and my story, what I was going to produce. We've even had a couple of people come in and have a sneaky look already, and they're blown away. And it's really nice to hear that we have managed to produce something, a bit different. I'd like to think it's a bit different. We're trying to create almost like a destination venue, so you can come here just to sit and have a coffee and have a look round. We've got a huge car park, plenty of room for bike meets, and certainly as the season picks up next year, we'll be having regular bike meets. There'll be food available, there'll be burger van.
I see behind you. Come and talk to me about your mural.
Yeah, really wanted to do something a bit special. I wanted people to come in and have a little bit more of a wow factor, so we managed to find a fantastic street artist, a guy called Steve. I sent him some pictures, I gave him a design, gave him an idea, and this is what he came up with. And we are really pleased. It's absolutely fantastic. It took him about 7 hours to do. What a showpiece. To come into our showroom, not only have we got these fantastic machines, but we've got this brilliant wall. And he's even cleverly put our logo in there.
Brilliant. And I noticed that you've got petrol and electric. So electric, is that going to govern what's going on in the future, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've all got to accept it's coming, and I've been riding for 34 years. I love my petrol bikes, but we have to accept that things are going to change. And we took the decision to heavily invest into electric motorcycles with brands like Zero, Super Soco. Whether the long-term future is electric or whether it's hydrogen, it's certainly the immediate future. People have got to consider it. And right now, electric bikes, they're not replacements, they're alternatives. So all the people that get a little bit upset and want to cling on to their noisy petrol bike, you can. This is not, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But electric, for me, I've got to say, try it. Just come and try it. And everyone's welcome. We've got demonstrators. Come and try it, check it out, get your electric experience, and then make your mind up.
So coming back to one of the earlier questions then, that time when you back in April 2020, and all of a sudden you're thinking, my God, I've got an opportunity here to buy into some motorcycles, to now. Describe personally what that journey's been like.
I think, if I'm honest, it's kind of happened so quickly. I've been in and around the automotive industry for a long time now, as an employee, and certainly the last 8 years as an automotive business coach. And I've never seen or experienced anything grow so quickly. No one can understand how we've gone from having a tiny little 7-bike showroom, expecting to sell 4 or 5 a month, to doing up to 60 a month in a place that now holds 70 in a little over 18 months. We know if we can do that through COVID, through lockdown, with very little product, with no supply, and a small showroom, we're supremely confident that with what we've got now, it's going to be a fantastic success.
So obviously, your goal is to get as many people in the showroom and show them bikes to sell, but equally, it's more than that, isn't it? It's about educating people on the newer generation of bikes, which are a lot more economical than the old established names. Tell me more about that.
Motorcycling should be for everybody. Everyone should experience it, and certainly during COVID and the lockdown, we succeeded. Even with being closed, it was non-essential retail. We were forced to close by the government, quite rightly. We needed to close because of COVID. However, we succeeded really, really well because there's so many new people coming into the motorcycle industry. There's so many more people, trying to avoid public transport, trying to save money. I mean, certainly some of our new riders who've taken to electric motorcycles, get to work for a penny a mile. And we're meeting so many people who are riding for the first time. CBT tests and bookings have gone through the roof. The DVLA haven't been able to keep up with the application for provisional licences. So we know that there's a bit of a boost, maybe a bit of a peak through COVID, which will tail off a bit. But what we've done is, certainly with this facility, I think we've added credibility to the brands we have here. Who would go to this much trouble if the bikes weren't any good? These bikes are worth a look, and yes, you can go out and buy a second-hand Japanese bike, but a lot of people want to buy a new one.
And I guess there's a lot of advantages about buying a new bike because of warranties, about service contracts, and about all sorts of things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course, buying a brand new machine, you're the first person to have ridden it. It's not been dropped. That it's, you can take care of it from day one. There's a lot of peace of mind with buying a new machine. Some of our bikes, or all of our bikes, with either 50 cc's have a 12-month national warranty. A lot of the 125s a 2-year warranty. But some of our new brands, like the new CF Moto stuff we've got here, has a 4-year national warranty. Now, you've got to be confident in your bike if you're prepared to put a 4-year warranty on it, haven't you? The last 6 weeks of refurbishing this place has taken a lot from me. It's been sort of 7:30 start in the morning, sometimes 11 o'clock at night finish, and we're talking 6-7 days a week to get it from where it was, which is an awful damp, dirty warehouse, into this fantastic facility. But I think the thing for me is I've achieved a major goal. I always kind of wanted my own dealership. I always wanted to have the ability to do something a bit different. Today really marks that achievement. It's a personal goal that I've always, a major personal goal that I've finally achieved. It's taken a lot of time, effort, sacrifice, and inevitably money to get here. But I've done it. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I'm very pleased that I've managed to achieve that.